Five reasons why men and women of today cannot work out if they have the same mentality that they have today. One, the reason why they choose themselves is the reason why they hate themselves. If a man chooses a woman, he's choosing her because he wants her to complement his leadership and he wants her to follow. But that comes with being sometimes being less reasonable, because if she was more reasonable, she would probably be the leader. So to be a follower means sometimes you have to turn off your brain. And you turning off your brain ends up being you being unreasonable. On the woman's part, on the woman's part, she would probably be less, or she expects the man to be more emotional. So she'll be less understanding of his leadership and of his logic. So that means when he has to make the tough decisions, then she's confused. It's like, why did you have to say it that way? But an emotional man is not something, is not someone that should lead the family. Imagine if a man is going on a path and he sees a scorpion. Maybe he's even carrying the wife and his child on his back. He's not going to jump, because if he jumps out of fear, like a more emotional person would, he would destroy himself and the rest of the family because he's not stable enough. He's supposed to maintain his composure, avoid the scorpion as much as possible, or try to kill it, stomp it. So that's one. Two, two people cannot have opinions of how things should go. They cannot have strong opinions about that, because that means you already have two leaders. If you have a strong belief about how a marriage should go, and the woman has a strong believer of how it should go, they are not likely to be on the same path. Like, sometimes the man might want to change his belief, and then the woman still has the same as before because he's adapting. So if both of them have strong beliefs of how relationship should be, then it's not likely for it to work. One person has to be less firm and more open to suggestions. So she has to be willing to follow his direction. But today, a lot of women already have strong belief of how it should go. From the movies they watch to the novels, rom-com they read, very unrealistic ones too, unrealistic stories. And yeah, social media content. With this feminist talk, they've become so strong in how they think things should go that they are the very reason why their marriages are failing, because they are supposed to come more with a blank state so they can be filled up. Which brings me to my next point. A lot of women talk or things that they see as relationship. It's more about fantasy. It's not about flexibility. It's not about acknowledging that people are not perfect. It's more about you must do it right and it must be perfect. So that ends up being, it's doomed to fail from the start, because you're saying the man should be the perfect gentleman. He should never shout. He should never react some way. That's weird. You need to be more forgiving. A lot of women are very less forgiving. They're like, it must be this way. It must be the way I want it. Love has become such a huge fantasy. Life should not be lived in such a way that things are very defined. You have to be flexible and ready to flow with whatever circumstances that come up. For example, if you find out that your man is playing games a lot of women be like, "Oh no, I don't like it. It's not paying attention to me." They start causing drama, and that becomes their whole problem. Don't make that your whole problem. It's just life. It doesn't have to go the way you want it all the time. As long as it's not being abusive and it's not You're okay. You're getting food. Don't stress so much. A lot of women are just create problems out of things that are not supposed to be. For the last point, check the comments.